go ahead and share my screen and let me know when you guys are able to see my screen. Is it visible?
Yeah.
Okay, ma.
We can see it.
Okay. Yeah. So we are going to see the same Canto 3, chapter 25, and the verses from 21 to 30, the glories about the devotional service. And you see, he is the Kapila Muni, and Devahuti is the mom. He is his mom, and he is explaining about how to perform the devotional services. And though she is the mother of the kid, still she is, like how very enthusiastically and very determiningly she is listening the Lord's words on how to perform the devotional service. The verses are talking about that. I will quickly read the texts and then we will discuss more about what he is talking about in terms of what is devotional services and what are the 9 types of the devotional services, how to perform the devotional services, and how we can, through these devotional services, right, how we become perfect our life and go back to Krishna in this lifetime. Okay. So the text 21 briefly talking about, first the Devahuti is inquiring what is a devotional service, right? They are describing about the symptoms of sadhu. Who is a sadhu? He is a tolerant, like he is a tolerant in a way that he is like than the blade of grass, right? He is tolerant, more tolerant than that. Okay. And he is merciful. It means that he never see any partiality between whether this is a human being, this is the ant, this is the monkey, this is a donkey. No, there is no partiality. He treats every living entity the same thing and friendly to all living entities. And the person is not having any enemies and he is always peaceful, and his face itself look like very glorious. And he always, even if he talks anything, he never talks any nonsense things. He talks only about the God consciousness. And if even though he talks about the Lord, like he always quotes only from the scriptures, and his characteristics are sublime. Okay, these are the symptoms of the sadhu. So such a sadhu is engaged in the stanch devotional service to the Lord without any deviation. It's without any unadulterated, like he engages all his senses. Last week we have seen about, like, there are totally 23 senses, the 5 main senses, eyes, ears, nose, all these things. And through that we are seeing, touching, smell, talking, all those things. Those are the sub characteristics of the main senses, where you engage all your senses to the Lord at the Lord's lotus feet without any deviation. Okay. For the sake of Lord, he renounces all the other connections, such as family relationships and friendly acquaintance within the world. We all think that, like, you have this friend, that friend. At the end of the day, right, we all have to have the realization, right? All these relationships are created by Krishna, are given to us by Krishna, and we should be utilizing those relationships in the service of Krishna. Okay. As long as we have that understanding, we are good. Engaged constantly in chanting and hearing about me. This is constant Shravanam, Kirtanam about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The sadhus do not suffer from material miseries. Like you see, like there are so many natural calamities. They are not affected. When they say the material miseries, they are not affected by the 3 modes of the material nature, the Rajoguna, Tamoguna, and all the gunas. They are their consciousness is always above these 3 modes of material nature, and it's always in transcendence with the Lord's will. To such holy man, for this counteracts the pernicious effects of the material attachment. He is always in the association of the pure devotees, means they will talk only about they will be in the association of same level as them, like all are pure devotees. Discussion about only they are discuss only about the Lord's pastimes, activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and other than that, they never even think about like anything else. I mean, like anything, even to think about anything else is just they think that it's just a waste of time. By cultivating such knowledge, one gradually becomes advanced in the path of liberation, and therefore he is freed and his attraction becomes fixed. Then the real devotion services will begin. We all have started somewhere in the process of devotional service through some sukruti, or we must have done some pious activities in the previous life that got carried over. That's how we got introduced to some devotees. And who is raising the hand? Isha? Isha, did you raise the hand?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, ma, please go ahead.
So like are you only gonna read the text, or like we're allowed to read the text too?
Yeah, if you want, you can read.
Okay.
We can take a turn and read one by one. I think currently I am in 25. You can read 25. And if anybody wants to willing, like let's glance through the text, and I have a couple of slides to discuss that we discuss in detail. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
By cultivating such knowledge, one gradually becomes advanced on the path of liberation, and after there he is freed, and his attraction becomes fixed. Then real devotion and the devotional service begins.
Mm-hmm. Samskriti, you can read text 26.
Thus consciously engaged in devotional service in the association of devotees, a person gains distaste for sense gratification, both in this world and in the next, by constantly thinking about the activities of the Lord. This process of Krishna consciousness is the easiest process of mystic power. When one is easily actually situated on the path of devotional service, he is able to control the mind. Thank you.
Tulsi?
Thus, by not
27.
engaging in the service of the modes of material nature, but by developing Krishna consciousness, knowledge and renunciation, and by practicing yoga, in which the mind is always fixed in devotional service unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one achieves my association in this very life. For I am the Supreme Personality, the Absolute Truth. Krishna.
Abhigya? 28.
On hearing the statement of the Lord, Revathy inquired, "What kind of devotional services were developing in practice to help me easily and immediately attain the service of your lotus feet?" Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. The Radhika and Rasika.
On hearing the statement of the Lord, Revathy.
It's already, she has already done 29 and 30. Each one can read.
Okay. Okay. The mystic yoga system, as you have explained, aims at the Supreme Personality of Godhead and is meant for the completely ending material existence. Please let me know the nature of what yoga system. How many ways are there by which one can understand in that sublime yoga?
Yeah.
My dear son, Kapil, after all, I'm a woman. It's very difficult for me to understand the
I think the words are not showing. Are you able to see the last line?
Yeah,
No, Mataji.
Okay.
Understand the absolute truth because my intelligence is very great. But if you will kindly explain to me even through I'm not very intelligent, I can understand the liberty feels sustainably
Transcendental happiness. Thank you. Excuse me. Ma, who else raised the hand? Janavi, did you raise? Okay, ma, read text 21.
Okay. In terms of a sadhu, he is tolerant, merciful, and friendly to all living entities. He has no enemies. He is peaceful. He by the scriptures, and all his characteristics are sublime.
Can we discuss who is a sadhu? Can we all take an example and then we can discuss about sadhu? And the real world, right? In the current world, we all know who is a sadhu, right? Can we give some examples?
A sadhu is like he like a sadhu has no enemies, and he is always.
Can we give some examples? We know the characteristics of a sadhu, right?
Oh man.
Can we give some examples? Can you think about some examples? Radhika?
Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, yes, that's right.
Prabhupada.
Great
Yeah.
answer. So you may visited many temples, right? There are always like the sannyasis or the sadhus visiting temple. Hope you all have seen, right? Though they are also examples for the sadhus in our temples, in the ISKCON temples.
Guru Maharajas?
Yes, Guru Maharajas. They always talk about only Krishna, right? And they don't talk anything other than Krishna, right? So those are the real people for the examples of the sadhus. Okay. So what is Prabhupada is telling about the devotional service, right? Without a devotional service, whatever the other methods of doing the self-realization, like you read so many books, you do this, that, if we are not performing the devotional service, we won't be able to reach Krishna, right? That's what Prabhupada is quoting here about the devotional service. There are 9 types of the devotional service. I hope you guys are able to see my screen, right? I don't know like how to minimize and come back and see you guys in the same time. Can you guys give a thumbs up?
Yes, Mataji, we can see.
Okay, then I'll minimize this. So these are the 9 types of the devotional service: Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dashyam, Sakyam, and Atma Nivedanam. Shravanam, right? Hearing about the Lord's pastimes. In the next slide, I have given like what does it mean by Shravanam? Hearing about the Lord Krishna's activities and the pastimes. And when you are doing the chanting, right, hearing about the Mahamantra through your ears, that is also a Shravanam. And can we discuss about some examples of who all are perfected their life? Where are you guys? Who all are perfected their life by hearing, for example, right, the Parishik Maharaj, though he was in the deathbed, he was about to die in the last 7 days of his life, right? Not even a moment he think about what he is supposed to do, who will be taking care of his things once he leaves the body. There is no second thought. As soon as he come to know that he is about to die in 7 days, he was just constantly listening only the Srimad Bhagavatam from Shukadev Goswami. So Parikshit Maharaj is the example for the Shravanam. So Kirtanam, right? Shukadev Goswami perfected his life by reciting the Krishna's pastimes and the activities, right? So the example for Kirtanam is Shukadev Goswami. Smaranam is always remembering about the Lord and thinking about the Lord's pastime, that is called as Smaranam. You see, Prahlad Maharaj, though he went through so much hurdles, his own father was putting him in so much troubles, right? He never, without any deviation, he always constantly chanted about the Lord Hari's name, right? I mean, like, we all think that we got this problem, that problem. None of us have the same problem. Like, whatever the Prahlad Maharaj has gone through in his life, that too his own father was torturing him to the core, right? So he is the example of Shmaranam for Prahlad Maharaj is the example. Pada Sevanam is like thinking about the lotus feet of the Lord. Lakshmi Devi always meditate upon Lord Vishnu's lotus feet. The example is the Lakshmi Devi. Archanam is doing the deity worship to the Lord Vishnu, right? Example is the Prithu Maharaj. He always worshiped the Lord with the utmost devotional service. Archanam is the example. Prithu Maharaj is the example for Archanam. Let me go to the next slide. And then Vandanam, offering prayers. You know, like, we are learning so many slokas. We are memorizing the slokas. When we go to the temple, right, you just sing whatever the slokas coming into your mind. Just offer, because every other sloka is praising about the Lord. So you make sure that whatever sloka comes into your mind, when you go to the temple, you just recite those prayers. Akrura is the example for offering the prayers, is called Vandanam. Dashyam, becoming the servant. You know, like, I mean, like, you always think that we are part and parcel of Krishna, and we are the we have, like, we are the minute parcel of Krishna, and we are always the servant of Krishna. So Hanuman, Lord Hanuman, he always think about Lord Ram, and he is always in the Dasya mood. Lord Hanuman is the example for Dashyam. Sakyam, becoming the best friend. You know, the Krishna's in all Krishna's pastimes, like, though most of them, he has so many friends, Madhumangal, Shubal Shaka, so many friends. The classic example, like, if when we say that Arjuna, right, every other person can able to relate. So Sakyam is like thinking Lord is his friend. Arjuna is the example for that. Atma Nivedanam, surrendering all our senses unto the lotus feet of the Lord. Example is Bali Maharaj. Okay, these are the 9 types of the devotional service, and who are the devotees who performed or followed this path of the devotional service and perfected their lives. These are the examples for that. I will come back here. Is anyone raised the hand? Did anyone raise the hand? Can we all summarize, or is anyone can summarize what we discussed? This time the opportunity goes to someone else. Last week, Radhika summarized very well. Can anyone take a chance and summarize? Is Samskruti raising the hand? Abhigya, you can go ahead, Amma.
So, Mataji, what we learned in class today is that we learned about the qualities of sadhus and sages. We also learned examples of them, and people who did all the different types of qualities, and how the senses can relate to them, like hearing and worshipping the lotus feet of the Lord.
Yeah. And one more thing, right? You summarized really well. There are 9 types of the devotional services. We talked about that, and who are the examples for the devotional services. Plus, Mother Devahuti, right? He is asking about the devotional service to the Lord Kapila Muni, right? That's where the whole cycle of the devotional services started, right? Thank you so much. So can we all take a turn and take a round table and explain like what kind of the devotional service you all do like in your day-to-day life? Like can we talk a little more on that? For example, as soon as we wake up, we come to the, like you cleanse yourself and come to the deity room, and then you pray to the Lord, paying obeisances to the Lord. That is the first devotional service you do. Vinita Mataji, you raise the hand.
Yes, Mataji, Bala Vrinda will go. What kind of devotional service you do every day? What do you do in the morning?
I do chanting and I do the slokas.
Mm-hmm.
And I also do like sometimes I might do Narasimha Kavacham, or sometimes sometimes if I have time, then sometimes I will do like I will go to my altar and then I will put the deities out of the altar, then clean the altar. My altar is with boxes. I'll just take all the dust out and flowers out, and then I put the deities back on.
Oh, that's very nice. And you are doing so much services for your age. Do you know that, Balavrinda? That's really awesome. At your age, I was just playing in the streets. You know that? You are really, really doing a great job.
I'm 8.
Sorry?
I'm 8.
Oh, you are 8. But still you are too young and you put your time in doing all these activities, right? That itself is really great, Amma.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Radhika?
We listen to Katha every night.
You
So
listen
that
to
means
Katha
Shravana.
every night?
And sometimes me and my sister do japa. Yeah, and sometimes me and my sister dress up the deities like Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, Gopal, and stuff.
That's so nice of you.
And I love it.
So nice. Do you love doing that?
Yes. Yes, Mataji.
Services, Amma. It's very inspiring to hear. Samskruti?
So Mataji, every day after I wake up, I do arati,
Mm.
and then I do chanting a little bit, and then I do prayers,
Mm-hmm.
and I offer the prasadam.
That's very nice. You're doing so much devotional services for your age. Like, who else is raising the hand? I think Samskruti we went, right? Who else is raising the hand? Let me go over. Abhikya?
Mataji, every day when I wake up, after I take a bath, I go downstairs and I always chant and do some Narasimha Kirtan, and I also like water the tulsi plant. And sometimes when I come home, I like light the diyas and put the incense sticks.
Great job. Great job. So these are some of the examples of the devotional services. Like only thing is like we need to make it as a consistency, right? You take an example for anything, you do it consistently, then it will be your regular habit. That's a part of your life, right? That's what we are practicing here. It's a great example. Isha? Isha?
Well, every day I wake up, I go pray to Krishna. Like when I come back to school, I like talk to him like a friend, like pray to him.
Do you know what mood is that? It's Sakya.
Sakya.
Yeah. Like treating Krishna as a friend, right? Yeah, go ahead.
I do sakya and I also sometimes know how to play harmonium, so I even do kirtan.
Ah, that's really nice. Very nice, Amma. Janvi? I'll see if Mataji joined, I think. Yeah.
Mataji,
Janvi? Yeah.
you know, I wish Krishna was my brother because he's so nice.
Your voice is not clear. Sorry, I was not able to understand.
I wish Krishna was my brother because he's so nice.
Oh, you wish Krishna is your brother? That's a nice one. You strongly pray to Krishna, okay? He will become one day.
Yes, Mataji.
That's a very good one. Tulsi, you want to share something?
Mataji, I chant 4 rounds in the morning, and then I read,
Ah,
and then I
that's
read
very
public,
nice.
and then I read
Mataji,
public.
Mataji, sometimes I chant 16 rounds, and I also
Mm.
play mridanga with kirtan.
Ah, that's very nice of you, Balavrinda. So nice, Amma.
Thank you, Mataji.
Tulsi? Tulsi, you were talking, right?
Oh, I was just going to add that I also read Bhagavad Gita in the morning.
Oh, you read Bhagavad Gita in the morning. That's so nice of you. And you do the chanting as
How
well.
come
Right?
you came with Indulata name?
Oh, Mataji.
Preeti will ask the Mataji. How come you came with the name of Indulata? You're pranking all of us, Mataji.
I was wondering how come Indulata is on the call at this
Yeah,
time.
even I was thinking, why is Indulata Mataji on the call? And that too, she never come like that. Either she puts prana or she'll come by Bhakti Sangha. What is this Indulata?
Actually, yeah, I know what happened. I was switching some Zoom accounts and testing a few things. So I was using her old account, and that's how testing her old account. Yeah. Anyway.
That is why actually Mataji called you, Mataji. We were thinking that you are getting late. Otherwise, we could know. You are there from long time itself, right?
No,
we are
you
thinking
just
that
here. You just came.
we were thinking that you are getting late.
Then I'm here from 7:30. Yeah. Anyway, I was just listening to the kids, and Mataji was engaging them so nicely, so I didn't want to disturb. Then I thought, okay, I'll switch on my video. Yeah.
I didn't know that, Mataji. Sorry. Mataji, what is the ending time?
No, there's no ending time. There's only
Okay.
7:30. You still have time. You have 2 more minutes.
Okay. So I will go with Krishna Nayana, who is raising the hand. Ma, you want to share some examples?
In the morning, I do Tulsi Arati, and then in the car, since our school's like I think 15 minutes away, I do like a round of chanting in the car and while coming back too. And then sometimes I change my Jagannath Baldev Subhadra DTs and do Arati, and then like play kirtan with the harmonium.
That's really nice. We all can learn from you. Like when you go somewhere, like in the car, we don't need to waste the time, right? And then we can chant. That's a really great tip. I see Balavrinda is raised the hand. Thank you for sharing, Amma. Balavrinda?
I have something else to share. So sometimes I also like if I have like sometimes I also whenever it's some like some things that I have to do for Krishna, then my mom like offer the food for Krishna, then I will go take the plate and then I will offer the prasadam for Krishna.
That's really nice. So you are helping your mom, right?
Yes, Mataji.
That's really great. That's really great. Who else raised the hand? I think we all have discussed. I haven't heard from Keshava and Dhruva.
Actually, Keshava is a new kid. Today only I'm seeing. Dhruva, he
Okay.
joins us regularly. I mean, once in a while he misses.
Okay, Mataji. Then I will hand over. Advait didn't talk anything, but it's okay. Thank you all kids. Mataji, I don't know like how to see the screen and talk. Like when I do the minimize, I will lose the track.
Yeah. You can actually tell bye to them and then I'll.
Yeah. Okay, Mataji. Thank you so much, kids. Hare Krishna. I'll see you next week.
Hare Krishna. Bye, Bhakti ji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Over to you, Mataji. Preeti Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Had fun?
Good.
Good. You learned about devotional service.
Mataji.
Wonderful. So what is this? What am I sharing? Do you remember what we were learning?
Names
What were we learning? We were learning about?
of Krishna.
Correct. We were learning about the names of Krishna. And actually, we went up till 35 names. We did till 35 names of Krishna. So
Yeah.
today we are going to start, 33 names of Krishna, if I'm not wrong. So today we are going to start with the 34th name. That's what we're going to do. And this is Krishna Ashtottara Namavali, Sahasra Namavali. Okay. So one of the names of Krishna here is Trini Krita Trinavarta. So what is Trinavarta?
The demon.
The demon Trinavarta. What is the meaning of Trina? Anybody? Trina?
Grass.
Good. Very smart, Radhika. Grass. So what did Krishna do in the Trinavarta pastime? What happened?
He took Trinavarta's head and then he put it down on the rock and then Trinavarta died.
Before he killed Trinavarta and put his head on the rock, what happened to Krishna with Trinavarta?
Krishna was playing first and then Trinavarta came from the sky and then he took Krishna and then he was playing with Krishna. Then Krishna was pushing him. He went up in the sky and then he came down and then he pushed him down and then he fell on the rock and then he was dead.
Right? So what happened with Krishna's power? Actually, Trinavarta went up in the sky, right?
Yeah.
How was he able to go up in the sky? Can you go up in the sky, Brenda?
No.
Right? But can a feather go up in the sky? If you
Yes.
Can a balloon go up in the sky?
What? What is balloon? Yes.
Can a little blade of grass go like that up in the sky?
Yes.
Yes.
So what happened? Krishna took Trinavarta up in the sky and like a blade of grass that was so light, it was up in the sky, he just destroyed him. Like when a blade of grass falls, there's nothing in it, right? There's nothing in a blade of grass. It is useless. Like that, he pulled up Trinavarta in the sky and he rendered him useless. So he utilized him like a blade of grass. A blade of grass is very insignificant. So he made Trinavarta like a trina. He made him like a grass. Trini, Krita, Trinavarta. What does Krita means? Krit means to?
To do.
Destroy.
Yeah, in one sense, yes. By doing showing his power, he destroyed. But Krit means to do. So what did he do? He made Trinavarta like a blade of grass. Okay. So that is Krishna's one of his names. So repeat after me. Trini Krita Trinavarta.
Trini Krita
Varta.
Trinavartaya Namaha. Okay. He killed the whirlwind demon by the name Trinavarta. The next one is very easy. Yamalarjuna Bhanjana. What does that mean? Anyone has heard about Yamalarjuna?
The trees in Damodar Leela.
Yes, the trees in Damodar Leela, the twin trees. Who were they? Who were these twin trees? They were
Nalakuvera and Manigriva.
correct, Nalakuvara and Manigriva. So Yamalarjuna, they are called as the Yamalarjuna trees. That is the variety of the tree. Just like how here you have redwood trees, you have you have pine trees. In India, you have banyan trees like that. These Yamalarjuna trees, they are supposed to be more massive than a redwood tree. Really, really big. So Krishna in the Damodar Leela, what did he do? He broke the trees. He completely uprooted and the trees fell down. So Bhanjana, remember Shakatasura Bhanjana, that was one of the names we read. Shakatasura Bhanjana. So he broke the cart. Like that, he broke these Yamalarjuna trees. The one who broke the Yamalarjuna trees is called as Yamalarjuna Bhanjana. Bhanjanaya Namaha. That means you're offering your prayers to the Bhanjana of Yamalarjuna, the one who destroyed Yamalarjuna. Okay. Yamalarjuna Bhanjanaya Namaha. You can repeat. Very good. Good. Okay, let's look at the next name. It is Uttalottalabhetre Namaha. Any ideas what it is?
Tree. Mataji.
Huh? Okay, there's a clue here. There is this word tala. What is tal? Tal?
Tala trees?
Yeah,
Corn.
tal trees. And how were the tal trees? Were they short or were they tall or how were they?
Big?
They were very big. Yes, they were very big. They were very, very tall. They were very big. So, Uttala. Uttala means like really tall and high up. Okay. So, how were these trees? They were big and they were tall. Uttalo tala bhetre. Bhetre means again one who destroys. So, one who broke. Bhetre means to break. So, Uttalottala bhetre namaha. Tala bhetre namaha. Can you say that? Uttalottala bhetre namaha.
Namaha.
Very good. Good job. And when did this happen? This happened during the Dhenukasura pastime. And who was the one who killed Dhenukasura?
Krishna.
Krishna.
Dhenukasura, come on, you. I thought you were all very smart.
Balram.
Balram. Krishna was also there, but yes, Balram takes the credit. Okay. Very good. Now comes the beautiful name. Tamala Shyamala Krita. What is Tamala?
Tamil tree.
Forgive me. Tamala. I said Tamala, sorry. Tamala Shyamala Krita. Yeah. What is Tamal?
A type of tree.
Type of tree, yes. And what color is the Tamal tree?
Dark.
Yeah, it's bluish black. Tamal tree. We have heard about Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Tamal is the color of that. I mean, it is a tree and Krishna takes after that color. So Radharani, she embraces the Tamal tree when she is feeling separation from Krishna. Tamala Shyamala. Shyamala means what?
Blackish color?
Blackish, yes. He's bluish black, right? So Tamala Shyamala Krita. That is one of Krishna's names. So we can say Tamala Shyamala Kritaye Namaha. Can you repeat?
Tamala Shyamala Kritaye Namaha.
Tamala Shyamala Kritaye Namaha. Very nice. Next, the next name is Gopa Gopishwara. Who are the Gopas? Gopas means who?
Like Krishna, Balaram, Madhumangal.
Gopas.
Cowherd boys. Cowherd boys.
Yeah, cowherd boys, Krishna, Balaram, Madhumangal. Who
Mataji, can you move the slide a little down a little?
Who are the gopis?
The
Flower girls.
Good girls. Lalita, Vishaka, all of them are gopis. So the Lord of Gopas and Gopis is Krishna. Gopa Gopishwaraya Namaha. So you can all say that once.
Gopi,
Gopa,
Gopa, Gopishwara.
Gopishwara.
Gopishwaraya Namaha. Very nice. Okay, yogi. What is the meaning of yogi?
Say.
Master?
Master, a saint. Yeah. Which verse of Bhagavad Gita talks about Mahayogi? Yatra. Who knows this verse? Yatra yo. Who's that? Which is the last verse of Bhagavad Gita?
Yogeshwara Krishna.
Yatra Partho Dhanur. So wherever Krishna is and wherever there is Arjuna, there is always victory and all opulence, right? That is the verdict of Bhagavad Gita. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurtara. So yogi means the topmost yogi of all, who is Krishna. Yogine Namaha. He is the Supreme Master. What is the meaning of Koti Surya Samaprabha? What is Koti? Anybody? Koti? Kotishwar.
1 crore.
1 crore or something like a 10 million. That is 1 crore. Very nice. Surya. Who's Surya?
Sun God.
Sun.
Sun.
Yeah, Samaprabha. Prabha means sunshine.
Emergence.
Sunshine is Prabha. So one who is as resplendent as 1,000,000 suns. He is called as Koti Surya Samaprabha. Next. Let's see. One who is the master of knowledge. Why it's not showing up? Okay. Prasamai Jyotish. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's go ahead to 42 and all. I want let's okay, Krishna, tell me the meaning.
All attractive.
All attractive. Dark complexion lost.
You should not read. You should just say. Okay. Kamalanatha. Or let me ask you randomly so that you don't see. I'll stop screen share. Okay, start. Kamalanatha. What is Kamalanatha?
Consort of Lord Lakshmi.
Vasudeva.
The son of Vasudeva.
Son of Vasudeva, you should say. Okay. Then Sanatana. Sanatan means? What is our religion called as? What dharma do we call our religion as?
Sanatan Dharma.
What is the meaning of Sanatan there?
Bhakti Yoga?
Not Satya Yoga, but how long is Satya? I mean, like Sanatana means that which is eternal. Okay, the eternal, that which is eternal. Okay, Vasudevatmaja, meaning?
Son of Vasudeva?
Correct. The Atmaja means child. Okay, so son of Vasudeva. Correct. Punyaya Namaha. What is Punya? Who's Punya? What is the meaning of Punya?
Pure.
Punya means what? Papa Punya. What is Punya?
Pure. Like
Very
cleansing.
good. Very good. Next. Leela Manusha Vigraha. Meaning?
One who takes his pastimes in the form of man.
Correct. Very good. See, you remember so much actually. Srivatsa Kaustubha Who? Srivatsa Kaustubha Dhara. That means what?
One.
He has a Kaustubha jewel?
Correct. One who has the Srivatsa and the Kaustubhajam. Very nice. Very good. Yashoda Vatsala.
The son of
Yashoda.
Yashoda child.
Yes. Hare Namaha. Hari. Who's Hari?
Krishna.
Krishna.
What is the meaning of Hari? Some meaning.
Krishna.
The sins.
Remover of sins. Very good. Very good.
One minute, dosto.
Chakrasi Gada. Chaturbuja, Chakrasi Gada. That means what?
He has the gada.
He has Chaturbuja, first of all. What is Chaturbuja?
Forearms.
4 hands.
Very good. What else does he? Chakra and Gada.
Uh-huh.
What is Chakra?
The
Yes.
chakra. Like Sudarshan chakra.
And Gada, what is the name of Krishna's Gada?
Mace.
What is the name of Krishna's mace has a name, just like our Chakra's name is Sudarshana, the conch name is Panchajanya. What is Krishna's?
Kaumudiki.
Oh, cute. Very good. Good job. Okay. Shanka Ambuja Ayuda. What is Shanka? Shanka. What is Ambuja?
Lotus.
Lotus. Very good. Ambu is water. Ambuja is that born from water, contact with water. So it is what? Lotus. Very good. Then what else? Devaki Nandan.
Son of Devaki.
Son of Devaki.
Shrishaya. Shrisha means what? Who? Shrisha.
Lakshmi.
Shri is Lakshmi. Isha is the Lord of
Lord
Lakshmi.
of Lakshmi.
Correct. Nanda Gopa Priya Atmaja. Meaning?
The jewel of the Vrindavan.
Nanda Gopa. Who's Nanda Gopa?
Krishna's father.
Priya means what? Priya means?
Daughter.
No, Priya means loving. Okay. With affection. Affection. Love is Priya. Priya, Preeti, all of these mean affection. Atmaja is?
Or Atma.
Correct. So Nanda Gopa Priyatmaja means the loved son of, loving child of Nanda Gopal. Okay, Nanda Gopal. Next, Yamuna Vega Samhara means what? Yamuna is what?
The river.
Yamuna.
The river.
What
The
is?
river that is located in Vrindavan.
Yes, correct. What is Vega?
Speak.
Speed. Very good. Yamuna Vega Samhara. Samhara means? Samharana is what?
What?
Reduce.
Yeah, to reduce or to destroy or to restrict. Yes, very good. Okay. Balabhadra Priya Anuja. Who is Balabhadra?
Balaram. Balaram.
Balram.
Younger brother of Balaram.
Very good. What is Priya?
Love.
Love.
Love or affection.
Anuja means what?
Younger brother.
Correct. Agraja means?
Elder brother.
Very good. Good job. Okay. Putana Jivita Hara. What does that mean?
He killed Putana.
One that killed Putana.
Correct. Shakatasura Bhanjana.
The one that killed
Shakata.
The
Shakatasura.
one that killed Shakatasura.
Correct. Nanda Vraja Jana Anandi. Nanda Vraja Jana Anandi means what?
One who gives pleasure to the citizens of Vrindavan.
Very good. Nanda Vraja, Nanda's Vraja Bhumi. Jana is the people, Anandi, who gave pleasure. Very nice. Okay. Satchit Ananda Vigraha. What does that mean?
Ever happy, ever existing, and
Ever. Okay. So existence, awareness, and correct, you're right. Sat is eternal. Chit is cognizance or awareness. Ananda is bliss. Okay. Navanita Viliptanga. Navanita means what? Navanita. Oh, correct. Anga is what? Anga means?
Part of the body.
Correct. So what did he do? He spread or he applied butter on his entire body. Okay, that's what. Next, Navanita Natana. Natana means what?
Naughty.
Dance.
Dance. Natana is naughty. That's so cute. Yeah. Yeah, but it's dance. Navneeta Natana. So he holds a ball of butter and he dances, or he dances for a ball of butter. Okay. Okay, let's what else? Muchukunda Prasadaka. One who gave audience to who?
Muchukunda.
Muchukunda. Yes. Very good. Shodasha 3 Sahasre. Shodash, what number is it? 16. Very good. 3 means who? 3 Purusha, 3
Lady.
lady. Amma. Oh, you're all so intelligent. Very nice. Shodasha 3 Sahasra. Sahasra Sirisha Purusha. What Sahasra is?
Mataji,
1,000.
1,000 is something.
1,000.
Women. So he's
Sahasranama.
oh, Sahasranama. Sahasra 3. Okay, yeah. So he's the Lord.
Mataji, I know that. I know that because my sister's name is Sahasra.
Oh, nice. That's beautiful. Okay. Tribhangi. Tribhangi means what? Bhanga. Bhanga means like
Threefold bending form.
excellent bending. Yes, threefold bending. Tribhangi. Who is Tribakra? If Krishna has Tribhangi, meaning he's beautifully bended in 3 forms, in 3 points, who is Trivakra? Trivakra. Yarma, who's that? Illama. So listen to it. Trivakra. Krishna met whom when he went to Mathura?
Kamsa.
Before that?
Kamsa.
Oh, Akura?
Before that?
Revathy.
Oh,
Revathy.
no, the old lady. I forgot her name.
Kubja. Yes.
Yeah, Kunja.
Yeah,
Because
Revathy.
Trivakra, because she had a bent back, right? So she was crooked in 3 places. It's called as Vakra. Vakra means crooked. So Trivakra means she was crooked at 3 points. So it's called Trivakra. Okay. If it's beautifully bending, it's called Bhangi. So Tribhangi. Okay. What else? Madhura Krita. Madhura means what?
Sounds good.
Correct. Very nice. Okay. What is this? Okay, let's see this. Shuka Vak Amrita Dinave Namaha. Shuka Vak Amrita Abdi. What does this mean? First part, Shuka. Who's Shuka?
Shukadev.
Very good. Vak means what? Correct, Anna. Very correct. What is Vak?
Speaking.
Very good. Amrita. Nectar, right? Amrit. Abdi. What is Abdi? Shirabdi.
What?
Not Abdi. ABDH. Abdi. Shirabdi. Have you heard about Shirabdi? Or Karana?
Ocean.
Ocean. Very good. Ocean. Yes. Abdi is ocean. Very nice. Water. Ocean. Nice. So Shuka Vak Amritabdinave Namaha. So he's an ocean of nectar flowed from Shuka. His description, Krishna's description. Okay, Govinda means
Caretaker of cows.
correct. Very good. Yoginam Pati.
Master of yogis.
Very good. Vatsa Vatacharya. Who's the Charaya? Sorry. What is Vatsa? Vatsa. Baby. Correct. Baby what? Originally it is a baby. All babies are vatsa, correct. But cow, baby cow, especially called as vatsa. Okay. He takes out the calves for grain. What is the meaning of ananta?
A 1,000.
Limited.
Unlimited. Very good. Very nice. Dhenukasura bhanjana means he who
Kill Dhenukasura.
finished. You finished all the 30 and you learned 4 more today. Good job. Not bad. I think everybody remembered everything. I'm so happy. Very nice. So now in our next session onwards, we'll continue. Okay, our next session might be revision of shlokas, then we'll continue with Sanskrit. Okay?
No next session, over.
Oh, over, correct.
Yeah, you're all graduating next year, okay? Congratulations, children.
If you are graduating next year, we'll have a summer camp, but classes are done. Okay, that's it. No next class. I mean, of course, next.
We will have next class, but summer camp after that again, new year, new academic year, you'll be starting, right? Like how you start in your schools, like that.
Okay, so good job, everybody. You did very well in Sanskrit class. Okay, all graduated.
Hari bol.
Hari bol. So we are ending here, and then what
We have Madhava class.
correct. We're going to have Madhava.
वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, शिला प्रभुपाद की जय, रेवती माता जी की जय, प्रीति विलासिनी माता जी की जय। हरि बोल।
Okay, so we have all the Madhava kids. We'll wait for them. Come on.
Yeah, we will just I'm not going to end the call because we will wait. It's already time.
Okay.